Hey everyone, thanks for joining us this week. Last week I talked about those quail eggs and how they changed my life. Well, we're here at Vireo Farm with my friend Tracy, who you can hear squeaking around in the corner. And we're going to talk about how she introduced me to the hair salon, her farm, what she's been up to out here with her dog Bandit.
Sure.
Where are these babies though?
Come on in.
There's some bird poop, watch out.
It's a bird turd.
It's a bird turd.
So, just before COVID hit, I had noticed these two beautiful gay guys that had just moved in down the street, and that was, I was like, well, who are these two beautiful gay guys down the street? Because I need to know them. So then COVID hit, and no one could speak to each other for any in any proximity.
That's real.
So just like on the first week of COVID, I came over here and collected some eggs, and the quail were new to us, the farm was new to us, and I took 50 quail eggs, put them in my car, and drove by Johnny's house, and he was in his front yard doing some gardening. And it was still, we didn't know how far away COVID.
This was like May 2020,
yeah,
so it had just started, and Kai and I just started gardening. We'd never made a vegetable bed before anything at that point.
So I just yelled, I stopped the car in the middle of the street and yelled, you want some quail eggs? And he's like, what are those? And
the famous words.
Yeah, but here we are, and I'm going to show you our baby chickens, because this is where we ended up. Hey, I'm going to show them your little babies. Don't get mad at me, okay?
How old are they?
They were born on the 24th or 25th.
I'm so excited.
Come on, I'm going to show them your babies. It's very important.
Oh,
Here, Bandit.
Stop it.
You want to come out for a while, Mama?
So cute. Wow.
So we got 3 this time. 6 eggs. Don't let her go. Don't let her go.
I won't.
Okay. Sorry. They're so brand new. And Mama's freaking out.
Yeah. So, I'm an animal lover, and Tracy got me when she said quail eggs. I could care less about the eggs, but I really wanted to meet the animals. So I reached out after meeting her in her van and asked if I could come over here.
Here you go, Mama.
Fell in love right away with all these cuties.
Okay, we'll show you
the quail.
Yeah, if you want to see, there's 3 babies in there. You're more than welcome to go.
I'm so excited. The cool thing is that, you know, underneath all of that was this underlying plan that she had hatched out, funny, that her business other than the farm is the tattoo shop that I work next to now. So we share a building as a salon and a tattoo shop at this point, and that's kind of something that already existed with a different salon owner, and when that person was ready to let go of their lease, just happened to be right after I met Tracy, or that week, right?
Yeah. Down the waterfront, what had been lawyer's office and an online mariner store, and it never been broken up. So 7 years ago, the owner broke up the top of the building for me, and I took a small space, and then found a woman that did my hair and had her move in next door. And then when their lease was up, I needed to find somebody, but it was also COVID, so everything was up in the air. This beautiful salon came open right next to me, and I needed to find a suitable business partner that would bring in the clientele that I also would enjoy having, which are, you know,
outside of the box.
Yeah, outside of the box.
Creative.
They're here on Bainbridge. They are here on Bainbridge. So anyway, so I told Johnny, I said, the salon, what he said to me was like, you know, I just moved here, I'm from here, I would like to have my own salon someday on the island. And I was, well, let me tell you about this space right next to me.
She also saw via Facebook that I was a hairstylist.
Right.
She was
Yeah, I'm not like a ding-a-ling. I didn't friend him right away just because, you know, I was like, who is this clown?
Hey, wait, are you coming?
No, you go ahead and collect the eggs. I'll get you something to put the eggs in. Come on, Bennett.
It's kind of fun, right? Nothing. Calm down. They literally lay them everywhere, so they're not in a particular pile. Okay.
And if you notice when they're on the ground, when they lay them, they make sure that they match the ground. So you'll notice that in the light areas, they lay light eggs. And in the dark areas, they lay dark eggs. It's pretty
That's
wild.
crazy.
Did you look under into the hides, the black?
I looked under the two, but nothing so far.
Okay.
There's a whole pile in the corner. Oh, wow. Hi.
There you go. There's the nest.
So I obviously said yes to Tracy and signed that lease.
Like right away, less than a week later.
Yeah, well, I think it was maybe a Tuesday or something I came to the farm and you said, come by Friday. That was the noise of a quail. How cool is that? So I went into this salon and they were...
Moving out.
Her business and the other business were separated by a window, but the window was covered. And so the other thing that I saw was the view that the salon has and the high ceilings. So I signed the lease, start to build the salon out. We have plenty of beautiful pictures of that process. And took down the barrier that blocked our window so that we could see each other work. So now my guests get to watch tattoos happening and her guests get to watch the tree frogs in between the salon and the tattoo
And the water
shop.
view.
And the water view. It's been a good, great vibe and fun environment. I only feel bad for the landlord with how many ideas we come up with to do, but he doesn't mind.
He happy. Come here.
Now you can follow Ryderville Inc., which is Tracy's tattoo shop, on YouTube. So you could subscribe using the link below to that if you want to check out her work.
And then Vireo Farm, VIREO website.
That's the farm we're at now, which is not just quail and chicken, but she has an internal hydroponic growing vegetable facility, so they get fresh vegetables year round for the farmers markets and things here.
Yep, and restaurants and individuals. So
So
trying
that's
to make.
Vireo Farm and Ryderville Inc.
Yep.
And Tracy Lang, my dear friend, and the quail eggs that I told you were gonna be great. Here, Bandit. Sit.
She won't.
Okay.
There you go.
This is high technology gardening for everybody out there, and it's cool because I don't do this kind of thing, but to have a friend that A, has given me 12 hours worth of tattooing, and B, has a farm like this, it's a lot of fun. I can't show those tattoos though. This is perfect, beautiful. You just stand here and talk about it.
Can you say hi? That's a friend.
Say hi, Jordan.
Can you sit? Can you say hi over there? Bandit. There we go. It's not happening.
No, that's fine. Okay,
All right.
Stop it. Don't lick the camera.
Okay, so this is our starter rack. This is purple pak choy, endive lettuces. We have cucumbers. We have tomatoes.
And what am I hearing is water going through
Right.
every one of these tubes here?
Yeah, so this is our hydroponic system, and this is a absolutely done, right? So this is basil that's like done. It's after it's all been harvested, or
But
mostly
the
been
pipes
harvested.
are where the water's coming
Yes,
through.
so it's gravity fed. Let me show you over here. I know it's dark, sorry. And we have endive lettuce, we have basil, tomatoes. Yes.
Literally so fresh and so good.
Let me show you the roots. 'Cause
I don't know if I was allowed to do that, but
these are the root. This is the root system. And the leaves are very spicy and wonderful.
yeah. All right, so that was the inside of Vireo Farms. That was a lot of technology behind it for some very fresh basil and everything else that you offer. How long did it take to build this?
We've been at it building it out for 3 years. We're not finished, but we have about a third of the infrastructure built. We have about 5,000 plants growing indoors. By the end of it, there'll be 15,000 plants growing indoors. Plus we have thousands of garlics and peas outside, and of course the poultry.
So this provides a lot of Bainbridge Island restaurants the availability for local fresh produce as well as farmers markets, which you're doing every Saturday. It's part of why I love this community, is because there is a lot of diversity in what people are doing with their spare time and for their jobs, right?
Yep. My husband is an engineer. His name's Mark Taylor, and he has always been very interested in farming, and self-sufficiency on the island is very important, of course, because we're granite rock. We don't have soil. If there is an emergency, we need to be able to take care of ourselves and each other, and this is one way we're going to do that.
I love that so much. It makes me feel good to be here in this community where, like, you can literally choose to live a life as a farmer or a horse wrangler or anything that your heart desires. It's a very crafty, artistic island.
It is, and
in a lot of ways.
And people should know that this is land that's the city of Bainbridge Island's farmland. So we have a long-term lease over 20 years, but it is made possible by the city, which, you know,
is amazing.
Yeah.
So it's called the Bainbridge Island Land Trust.
No, Bainbridge Island Land Trust is a whole different thing.
I lied.
Yeah, Friends of the Farms.
Don't worry about
Friends of the Farms is the not-for-profit management for the city, but Bainbridge Island made a commitment to farmland years ago, and so there's big parcels of old farmland that have been dedicated to stay farmland, and we're on part of that land right now, and it's ours for the next 20 years.
It's amazing.
Yep. And the goal is the city will inherit a self-sufficient garden.
Well, A, thanks for sharing and putting in the work for the city, but also B,
and for us and everyone else, it's definitely a selfish project also.
Thank you for giving me a hair salon too.
Yay!
I'm so grateful that everything worked out how it did.
Yes,
the quail eggs taste good.
They do.
And we both get to work side by side every single day. I do have lots of tattoo work from Tracy, and she gets her hair cut and done by me sometimes when we feel like it.
Yes, I don't do much with it, but you can tell.
Beautiful and natural, just the way it is. And you can borrow as many rubber bands when you're tattooing as you ever need from the salon. So who cares?
Yeah, that's right.
And a French braid if you want it.
That's right.
All right, back to playing with Bandit.
Okay.
All right, thanks for joining us. If you could like and subscribe below to this YouTube channel, you're going to see more beautiful Bainbridge Island adventures with me, Jonny Levi.